Lime washing your walls, boy oh boy, it's really not as easy as people is making it seem on TikTok. And this wall with this gray is proof of that. I had to start back from scratch because it was way too dark for my liking. At this point, I probably was in Home Depot about 7 times this month. Pretty sure they were sick of seeing me. So I grabbed some neutral color paint. I split the tray in half. I did dilute my paint with water. You don't want your paint to be runny to the point it's falling off the brush. So think 2/3 paint, 1/3 water, and add water as needed from there. For the technique, don't expect perfection. Create patches and then come back around and fill in those patches. And when picking up the paint with the brush, I alternated between dipping into more white than tan and more tan than white, just because it doesn't have to be an even application. But you do want to keep everything in an X-like motion, crisscrossing across your walls. It doesn't have to be perfect X's. It could be big, small X's. You could alternate between the two. Depending on your paint colors, it may be hard to see what you're doing as you're doing it, but that's where you step away from the wall and you look at an overall view. And this was my overall view. Once I got closer to finishing, this was what my results ended up looking like. It was fairly on the lighter side when everything dried. So to give it a bit more definition, I did go back in and add a second layer.